Hey guys, my name is Nkechi. I am a corporate HR manager. I have been in human resources for the past 5 years. I started in a rotational program, steadily worked my way up to an HR management role within 5 years. And a lot of people may not know what HR managers or really HR does at all. I feel like there's a huge misconception. People generally think HR is purely admin. While there's absolutely some administrative parts to human resources or administrative roles or departments, there's absolutely strategic human resources roles. There are more so subject matter expert human resources roles, as well as general HR manager roles. So with what I do on a daily basis, I'm more so of a general HR manager. General HR managers are really gonna vary depending on the size of the organization, maybe the industry that you support. There's so many different factors that play into what an HR manager does on a daily basis. But generally speaking, HR managers deal with bringing people on board to the organization, developing people, training people, ensuring that we mitigate any risks to our people at the organization, and so many different things. My days are so different. I never know what I'm walking in on, and that's absolutely what I love about being an HR manager. I also really love that I can impact somebody's career because, to be honest, we spend most of our time at work. So when I'm overseeing a group of people or working with a group of people, I really strive to make their experience the best experience that I can. I really love that I get that close touch point with people on a very consistent basis. So as far as my day-to-day, I work in a just kind of traditional 9-to-5 environment. I work for a big pharma company in a corporate setting. So it's an open workspace setup, which I really love a lot. And it's a little bit more modern. So I really love my job on a daily basis. I sit close to my HR team, so we have a lot of touch-base conversations. But generally speaking, my days will vary so much. What I do on a daily basis, I focus on people priorities, any investigations that my employee relations team is working on, compensation or salary requests, any development needs, any strategic people moves or strategic organizational changes. So my role varies so much, but because it's a general HR manager position, I absolutely love it because I really do touch every single aspect of human resources within my role. So I think people can get into human resources through various channels. There's not one specific way to get into HR. What I would say is that some people have degrees, some people don't have degrees. Some people have a direct degree in human resources, and that's likely going to be a sure shot way for them to get into the field. Whereas I've seen degrees vary. So I wouldn't say that you necessarily need an HR degree. I do think that it could help, whether it's an undergraduate degree or a master's degree. But what I will say, the path that I took with the HR rotational program is that it did require a master's degree, and the benefit of going into an HR rotational program is that you get an accelerated path within different fields of HR within the company that you're working for. And the purpose of that is really to help expedite you through your HR path, which I really can attribute the reason why I'm an HR manager to the accelerated growth and development that I got within the HR development program that I started when I graduated from school. So one piece of advice that I would give to anybody who's trying to get into this field is talk to people who are currently working in HR. You might realize that you don't want anything to do with dealing with people on a daily basis. So what I would say is reach out to people who are working in the role that you maybe aspire to be in the next few years on LinkedIn. See if they'd be willing to do a 20-minute phone call chat with you so that you can really understand what their role looks like. Then once you reach out to people, you're able to speak to different individuals. I would say do your research. Take a look at what an entry-level role looks like, or depending on whatever your experience level is, take a look at what the applicable HR role would be for you. For example, if you're in a undergraduate program, you might want to look at internships. You might want to look at entry-level roles if you're about to graduate. If you have worked for the past 3 to 5 years and you're trying to make a career switch, you might want to look at roles that require maybe 1 to 3 years of experience. You might be able to apply the different skills that you've acquired in different jobs to the role that you're trying to aspire to get into. So the next major milestone that I'm looking to accomplish in my career is definitely that director level role. And I know I have quite a few years that I need to work towards to get to that point, but I definitely have that on my radar. I definitely have that in my vision. And what I will definitely say is that regardless of how long it'll take you to get to whatever your dream job or the area that you aspire to get in, never give up. Always have that at your forefront. Don't listen to what people have to say as far as steering you away from that aspiration and dream. Do what you have to do to get there, and you will work to reach your goals. So I definitely want to say thank you so much to Corporate Minority for featuring me. If anybody has any questions as far as human resources advice, workwear, career advice, whatever it may be, please reach out to me. My page is corporate_curly. And thank you guys. Bye.